So the other day, I received a ping from one of the subscribers, and he DM'd me personally on Insta, asking me, bro, does the quality of fish matter, in fish keeping? I was a little confused with the question initially, so I kind of asked him, what do you mean by, the quality of fish? So he was like, no, bro, say, for example, there are a lot of people, because I was actually confused with the question, okay, because I thought he was actually referring to the quality of the fish as in how are they bred or how are they kept, correct, in the sense, are the fish sick, like the quality of the fish when you say, right, the quality of the water, like say for example, if are they infected in any way, do they carry any sort of disease and sort like that. So then he tells me, no bro, I've been looking at a lot of ads on FB saying that AA quality, AAA quality of flower. So then that is when I understood of what he was actually referring to. When they refer to as quality, right, there might be certain fish, and the best fish I could actually pick for reference is one of my favorite fish. It would be the goldfish. When it comes to quality, the difference in quality, right, is goldfish is what I would say, especially with regards to your orandas, or be it any goldfish, any fancy goldfish for that matter, because they are selectively bred for that particular purpose. So the quality which is available here in India is a little different from what is available in Japan or in Thailand for that matter. So yeah, quality does matter, and in this scenario, quality matters only when you can actually afford it. Yeah, you heard that right. You can only if you could actually afford fish of that quality, right? Quality matters. Because say for example, some of these fish, right, there is one reference which I'll be posting. So this would be from Fancy Goldfish Fanatics, based out of the UK. So I think even they kind of import fish from Japan and Thailand. So I'm not sure if in India there are, you would find such pristine condition, such pristine quality of fish. Again, given, I assume only if it is actually imported, right? I don't think anyone in India is actually paying so much of effort in breeding such fancy, pristine condition goldfish, right? Because I'm not sure. I tried finding them online, but I was unable to, track them down. So please do let me know in the comments if there are people out here in India, right, who are actually into breeding such pristine goldfish. Let's make them famous. Yeah. So again, coming back to the topic, right? Why did I mention that quality matters in this scenario? Quality matters only if you could actually afford it, right? And even today, I don't think I will be able to afford such goldfish, because some of them, right, cost you a whooping, little ones for that matter. I'll actually post for comparisons, I'll actually post pics of the fish that is actually available in India, like your orandas and your pearl scale and your ruikin, right? I hope I pronounced that right. So I'll actually post them for your reference. And so again, even now, right, I don't think I'll be able to afford some of these fish, because some of them, even the little ones, right, I think start off with a price tag of around 3 to 5k a piece. If you're a beginner, if you're going to be focusing on quality, I would definitely say do not go there, because investing such a huge price tag for, imagine, so let's say you're actually looking at quality, you want to buy a pristine goldfish. God forbid if something happens to fish, then what happens? Right, if you're a beginner, I would definitely advise do not go down that lane. Give it some time, right? Everyone starts off with humble beginnings. Let's start with a humble beginning wherein you actually get your regular orandas out here, your regular goldfish, right? Feed them, keep them, enjoy, the hobby, and then slowly upgrade, right? Once you get the hang of it, how to maintain a particular goldfish, because a lot of people, from my experience, right, even to take care of your regular goldfish, they kind of struggle, because they're beginners. Everyone starts off somewhere, correct? So understand, learn how the process actually works, because fancy goldens especially, right? They are a little tricky, is what I would say. They kind of have a special diet, is what I would say. Because when I had goldens initially, I had to kind of feed them, cooked green peas and stuff like that, because it helps them with their digestion and everything. And a particular food will need to be provided to them. I'm not sure how many of you will actually follow that, but that was my case. My advice would be, if you could afford it and if you're very well aware of what you're actually doing, only then go ahead and pick up such pristine conditioned goldfish. Oh yeah, and another main thing I actually want to mention was, why are the fish that expensive? And second, why are they worth it even though they are that expensive? Because the main reason the fish are that expensive is because it is not, such strains of fish, right? Such beautiful and elegant, pristine condition of fish weren't developed overnight, correct? So there is something called selling. So there have been years of effort that were actually put into creating such magnificent creatures, correct? So that is one of the reasons why such fish are actually very expensive, like your kois also, for that matter, right? You have kois available in India, and the kois available in Japan are completely different, right? So it is totally worth buying such fish. It is just that, even though if you could afford it as a beginner, take your time and then go ahead and buy your goldens, your fancy goldens. And yeah, that's all for me, guys. Thanks, cheers, bye bye.